Cascade Park Ranger Ricky Bennett knows a lot about Māori folklore and the secrets of the bush. He took a handful of Green Bay High School students into his environment to fill them in on some of the herbal remedies that the bush can offer.
Was placed into the kumite. Prior to actually placing into the kumite, the rocky.
We're here at the Cascade Park with a group of children from Green Bay High, and just sharing with them the way that our people saw the forest, what the forest actually means to me. It's actually a sacred place. It's a tonga. The forest is a tonga, very much the same way as our birds are the tonga. The forest is a tonga. It's a gift. Our people actually recognized the life force within the forest, and they gave it names like Papatuanuku, Tāne Mahuta, Rangi Nui, the Sky Father, Tangaroa, the god of the sea. So they actually recognized that there was a higher force other than themselves that permeated through the forest.
I don't know anything about it, actually, so I'm really glad to learn about it. Yeah.
It's a totara, and a very, very big one, possibly hundreds of years old. Now this tree actually was used also for medicinal purposes. The bark was put on top of a fire. A whāriki was placed on top of the hot rocks, and a person sat on top of it. And it was mainly to relieve, what do you call it? Piles. What I'm trying to do is actually share with our young people the way our tupunas, our ancestors actually used the forest, the types of resources they obtained from the forest, the types of material use that they got. The harakeke was one of the most important plants to our people. It was used for various things, for sores, for all sorts of things like that. You rub it straight on. It actually goes hard, and it forms a coating. The Europeans in the early days, the mature kotukutuku trees, the bark is flaky, and you can actually roll it into a smoke. But don't get any ideas.
What we explored out there and found out about Māori people, what they used to have for medicines and things, was quite interesting.
Well, epiphytes, the berries on the epiphytes. This tree here we're standing beneath is a kahikatea. It's New Zealand's tallest growing native tree. The largest growing also, of course, is the kauri tree. It actually had medicinal purposes by boiling the leaves. It helps to relieve people with problems, with urinary problems.
I reckon the most interesting thing was that parrot leaf when you blow it, and then that sound makes, or that's all you use to make that hole.
This moss is found on a tree. Its common name is angi, which is a general name given to a lot of mosses. It was used for, in much the same way as cotton wool was used, for dabbing sores, cuts. And it was also used actually for nappies for children, and it was also used for napkins also for women. I just hope at the end of the day that the children can actually walk away with a deeper understanding and appreciation for the cultural and traditional use of the forest, and a better understanding so that maybe they can take home with them, I guess, a message of conservation, a message of sharing, to actually care for the forest, care for the trees, care for everything actually that lives within it, because it actually is a gift. It's a tonga.
Luana te whenua whatui whatui